folks, ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, it is time for another unboxing video, and we are going to get into some more Ryu Soldier, because the 6th Ranger has shown up, the Gold Ranger, and we've got his morpher and his weapon. They do combine with each other. Now I'm going to be honest, normally I probably wouldn't buy the weapon. I'm more of just a morpher person, but you know, like I said, they combine and you get one of the Ryu souls here that you wouldn't normally get. So I might as well combine them. And you know, I've got the morpher and the weapon for the regular 5 Rangers. Get it for the 6th. As you can see, I have these individually packaged. You can get these as a 2-pack, 1 box. I just wanted to get these as quick as possible, and I didn't jump on the pre-order, so I went to 2 different websites, got one from each while I was buying other stuff at the same time. But same difference, you're gonna get 2 souls in this one and 1 over here, because this one comes with a bonus one along with the Gold Ranger's individual soul. It's weird how you keep saying soul like it's like, oh, I got your soul, like Shang Tsung. We're not Shang Tsunging it up here. Probably made that reference before. As far as the sword, we'll take a look at it. It's got little eyes on it. It's kind of like a saw blade. It is called the Mosa blade. You know, there he is on the side, sporting it. There he is with his cool little lightning armor. And you can see them combined in the back. We're going to open this and we're going to see if the soul makes any different noises in the regular Ryu Soldier stuff. Because sometimes the 6 Rangers weapons stuff does. Not always, but sometimes. But we're going to do that one second. Because what we're here for is the morpher. Again, it's a gun. It's we got a nice little Gatling gun barrel. I dig that. There he is again on the side, sporting it. And again, with his power-up armor. The way it works here is that the Gold Ranger uses this yellow armor, while the Red Ranger has some cool orange armor. And I think one thing I've noticed as I crack this open with the 6 Rangers in Sentai is that if they're, especially nowadays, if they're gold, they tend to have this dark navy blue accent color, and they like to give them lightning powers. You'll notice that with in Shinkenger with Shinken Gold. You'll notice that with Ninja with Star Ninja. Here, with the last dinosaur sentai, Kyoryuger, same sort of deal. So, I don't know why they really like that motif, but it's definitely something that they've been doing for a while now. Personally, I'd rather them not use one of the colors that's a Ranger color, even if it's a darker shade, as an accent color. But that's just a personal preference, you know, it's not a big deal either way. Alright, so we got our gun here. It's got a little warning label, because the 2 parts of the top snap together, and they're like, don't snap your fingers in that, kids. Nice gun. Pretty good size, and you know what? It actually fits very well in a adult hand. So, bonus points for that. And I like how it stands up pretty well with the fins down. So they've already got bonus points for that. So first we have the Gold Ranger one, which is honestly more of that, it's less of a gold and more of an, kind of an orangish. You know, as you can see, this is gold. This obviously isn't. It's not the same color. But you can know it's his. It's got the head specifically for his Megazord. Fold it down. There's the Mosa. I can't pronounce the full name of the dinosaur off the top of my head. It sounds like I'm talking about a mimosa, which, I mean, if it's orange, it is orange, so that works, right? And then we've got the one for his power-up form, definitely a nice yellow. And it's kind of got that translucent yellow for the armament part, which is the same as the Red Ranger with his orange one. So that fits there. Pop. So first, it doesn't have a special helmet either in the back. I want to just try them with the other things first. So let's try gold. Okay, so it does call his mecha individually, so that's good. So that's the generic sounds you're going to get for any non-Morpher-related soul put into this. So nothing different there. And we'll try with this bad boy. Goldo! So it does recognize gold. Oh, let me set that down. So it's got all the unique sounds you would expect. So that's very cool. It's not just like, it's not like it just goes with this. It's got all the extra bonus stuff on it too. So I'm down with that. As far as this goes, we need 2 batteries over here. And as I expected, it's got the little poke in there. Come on. Come on. Need something longer than a pencil to get in there. Let's try a nail. I think I have some nails lying around. I do. That's why you need a junk drawer. If you don't own a junk drawer, I don't know what's wrong with you people. Just for random stuff. Boom! Popped right open that way. Alright, so let's get us a couple of batteries. Oh, that way. All right, check it out. All right, how does this work? So the head flips around, and so it's got the same. Sorry, I'm sweating here. It's very hot here this time of year. It's like 80 degrees, and I got to turn everything off to not mess up the sound here. But anyway, so it's got the same sort of idea as the regular changer, where it's just you flip something to do the change. So we'll take the gold one, and he pops him back here. So it's this similar stuff, but obviously it's a slightly different voice, slightly different tone. And then it's got the rapid fire when you've got that in. Oh, do you have to like reload it? I think you have to reload it. Yeah, it uses up if you hold it down. It uses it, and then that's pretty cool. I like that. Ah, so that's how it works. That's how you reload. Very cool. I dig that. Oh, and this. That's how you take it out. Okay, so that's interesting. When you put this one in, it actually hits a button that folds these up. But I think that noise is making that because it wants me to connect it to the sword, and I haven't done that yet. So we're going to have to get to that in a minute. All right, we're getting through this. Very cool stuff, guys. I'm actually really digging these. I think they're very, very fun. I'm still sweating. Gah, gross. Anyway, we will pop this bad boy open, like so. Cut it free. Cut it free. And a soul. So I think this one's like confusion with the swirly eye. I think that's what he's doing. Oh, and his sword kind of looks like a pinwheel on the top. So yeah, it's some sort of twirly confusion thing. Let's see, sword-wise, probably could have a little more room for an adult hand in here. You know, like it's more of a 3-finger thing for me. And I've got pretty decent, big-sized hands, so. Oh, it's got a tab. So I guess it's got watch batteries. So 2 main sounds. When you do it like that. Alright, let's see what we got here. This handle twirls. Not sure what it... That doesn't change anything there. Let's see. So it wants me with it. Oh. Okay. So that's how you got the saw blade action. Alright, I gotcha. I feel ya. Let's see. And it wants me to take this and put it in like here. Very cool. Liking that. Pop him out. Let me try him on the sword too. That was a weird, like, kind of like an alarm sort of deal going on here. Alright, so let's see how they want it to combine. They want this down like this. Alright. And so here, I'm supposed to put in the lightning one, I believe. So that's how you combine the Mosa changer and the Mosa blade into the Mosa breaker. So it's kind of, so it's, you know, so you're holding it like this, I guess. Very cool. I dig it. And then I guess simple enough to take them apart like that, and then there you go. You got your two deals. So quick thoughts overall. I think I like the Morpher better than the Blade. I wish that the Blade was the full gold color that this was, you know, that they were the same color at least in some way, shape, or form, so that it would feel a little more unified. Because, like, and even the eyes here are a different shade of blue. Like, if you could make this the same shade of blue and this the same shade of gold as this, or the other way around, but that would be the way I prefer, then I feel like it'd feel a little more unified. But I get why you do different contrasting colors to show that they're different things and not feel like, you know, too much of the same. But I don't know, unless this is like specifically designed to not be gold, then I don't know. And like I said before, like the handle to blade ratio is not the best. I think the handle should be a little bit bigger, and definitely the blade. Like, I mean, when your blade is not much bigger than the handle, it's kind of more like a shiv, a shank, than it is actually any sort of like dagger or sword. And which is interesting to me because since these combine, unlike say the sword, which is obviously much smaller than it is in the show, this is actually pretty much the size these both are in the show. You know, because otherwise the combination would look really, really weird and off. So like when the Six Ranger actually fights, I mean, it does have a small little dagger, and the gun is again the right size. So overall, I think it's a cool little design. When I compare it to say, obviously the last dinosaur themed one, the Kyoryuger, where he had the little arm-mounted changer, I would say this is cooler than the arm-mounted changer. But I would say that his Zunder Thund sword was cooler than the Blade. So it's a bit of a change-off. But I do think they work well together, which is a bonus that series did not have. So these are two fun little items. I definitely recommend getting them, especially if you're a completionist. You would need these for the Morpher. I do like the fact that his main secondary soul is packed with the Morpher. That helps a lot. That it's not one of those, that it's not like packed with this, which honestly I wouldn't have put it past them to put that with that instead of, you know, a more random one. But again, I'm rambling at this point in time. I think these are both fun little items. You could get them both probably for about $30 to $40 each, maybe even a little less if you get the double pack together, especially at least on shipping you'd save if that's all you're buying. But yeah, as far as Ryusoulger as a whole goes, at this point in time, I still think it's a fun series. It does feel very samey to a lot of the recent Sentais. Like, it doesn't feel like it's breaking out and standing on its own as far as the content and the characters go. But the weapons, the mecha, that sort of stuff, I think has stepped up its game over recent series. So at the very least, hopefully it sells more, and that puts the series in the right direction. But again, I've only watched like 14, 15 episodes, so there's still a lot to go. But that's going to be it for me, guys, as far as this video goes. As far as what comes up next, I'm going to be reviewing, I'll tell you right now, I got the Lightning Collection. I got all 4 of them sitting here. Here's my Lord Zed for you to peep that. But I'm going to review all 4 of those in a video, probably in one video. Might be a little bit of a longer video to get through all 4 of them. But that is next up, and as far as Sentai goes, if that's more your thing, the mecha will be out soon. His Six Ranger's main mecha, which I will show that off, and then I will combine it with Demon Volcano, because that's the big thing, is those two working together. And then there will be more mecha beyond that, but as for right now, that's what's coming up. Also, the summer mecha, the movie one, that's a repaint of Tiramigo. That should be coming up fairly soon. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're digging these Sentai unboxing videos. As far as what I always tell you guys, please like this video, comment on it, share it. Anybody you know that enjoys Sentai, Power Rangers, unboxings, any of that sort of stuff, just spread the word. Try to get my name out there. If anybody can help, I really appreciate it. But until next time, I'm Jeremy, aka Captain Subpar, saying to you forever and always that I am going to be King of the Geeks. Here, I'm going to give you a little... I'm going to let you see these up close a little bit. If you're not buying these and you kind of are interested in them, I thought maybe I'd just show you a little bit more of them. Like, here they are, you know. Here's the front of them. Looking cool. Then you see at the back, you know, you can see the little grooves. special little symbol. That's the generic helmet that most of them have. You can see he's got the same generic helmet. Different grooves though, of course. Got that little shiny translucent. And then of course Gold himself. And I'm really digging that little helmet design for the mecha. I think that's a pretty cool one. And you know, it's not super standoutish, but it's kind of got a little like trident knight looking thing, and that's pretty neat.